What is going on, you guys? My name is Recruit, and welcome back to another video. Today, I am joined with Megaton,
What's up, guys?
and he's also putting this on his channel, so I guess he can say hi for his viewers too, or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hi, guys.
But yeah, anyways, we're back with another video, guys. This is a brand new video, or I guess concept to the channel. It's where me and Megaton are going to be talking about, different topics in gaming. I don't know how often these will be or anything like that, but I want to try to make them as often as I can. Sometimes I'll be joined by Megaton, sometimes I'll be by myself, or maybe I might join him on his channel, that kind of deal. But anyways, today, guys, we're talking about something that I guess we're a bit off on the date now because it did get revealed about 2 or 3 days ago. But I think that's fine because we did have a little bit of a chance to see gameplay of the game now, and although we didn't go to the event, we got to see what it looks like, and if it's anything, we kind of got our own formed opinions about it,
Well, I was kind of waiting for gameplay to see actual gameplay from YouTubers at the convention and stuff. So I would kind of just waited for that just because I wanted to make sure, before I actually made my opinion, because making a reaction to the trailer is one thing, but actually getting a reaction off of someone else's gameplay, which is I think is pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, but anyways, we're going to be talking about different things that we saw from the trailer and what we thought about it, that type of deal, on everything that happened during this event, because it was an hour-long event, guys. So much was revealed, and I put together 3 questions along with the help of Megaton, and today we're going to be answering them. So with that being said, first question is going to be, what did you think, Megaton?
Well, if I was to rate it on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, I would say it would be like a 9. And this is not me being a Call of Duty fan. This is me being just as realistic as possible with my actual, opinion.
Right.
But I think overall, I think the game they really did. I don't know. I kind of felt the game was. I'm not really sure if it's properly made, but they put a lot of work into it and stuff. So I'm only assuming this is gonna be Call of Duty that's gonna probably be out for another 2-3 years or something like that. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be a long Call of Duty.
Well, I mean,
depending.
Yeah.
I mean, at least for Treyarch. I mean,
Right.
they're not gonna develop a game in at least 2 years at the very least. So, I mean, if I, like I said, if I was to give it a rating, I would say 9 out of 10 stars. Overall for the multiplayer and stuff, the campaign and or no campaign.
Right. Yeah, and that was one thing I was gonna ask too. Is what when I say what did you think about it? I mean, for the multiplayer battle royale reveal, the no campaign part of the game, and the zombies and everything overall. So yeah, I don't know if you have anything else you want to add.
Okay, so for battle royale, I know that's a huge one since since all of us know that Fortnite's actually the biggest battle royale game of all time. I actually feel that Call of Duty has, well, at least Treyarch has made I guess having to play with your favorite characters would be one thing, but I wonder if they're gonna I wonder if those are gonna have to be bought through DLC, like season DLCs, kind of like
they didn't
Fortnite.
talk about any of that.
They didn't talk anything about that, so I feel that what's that? How could I say that? I guess loot crates or boxes or whatever the hell you want to call them. But they're pretty much, I kind of feel, will be a random drop, kind of like Black Ops 3, where they have the crypto keys and then you can buy a pack.
And that's actually something we should probably do a video on too. Kind of expand on, because there's so many different iterations now of the loot box system or the loot crate system, the lottery type system, like with CS:GO. You got the Halo system, you got the Call of Duty system, and it's a lot of really interesting different ways that they can kind of take a crack at that kind of system with having to get your stuff through boxes that you buy with money. We'll see where they go with it, but I'm thinking that they'll probably go with the same thing they did with Black Ops 3.
Well, if I was to rate the entire thing, if I was to rate the entire reveal of the game, I would say top tier would be probably your battle royale, because it's something totally new to the Call of Duty series, obviously. So I want to see how they're gonna try to compete and make it better than Fortnite and PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. So I mean, I don't know. It just it's one of those things that if I was to rate, I think the highest thing on my watch list would be having a battle royale, and then followed by the multiplayer.
Right.
Zombies.
Well, I mean, a lot of the time, I think that the battle royale for them honestly was a add-in for their pros. I think they want the pros to stay playing the game more and more, and the more they have them in the game, and then they have them away from games like Fortnite, and the more they have them in game, the more chances they have of making money, because that's what it comes down to for them.
And Zombies was more of a custom built-in sort of like you can customize and kind of fight in an arena. My only questions to that is, are we still gonna have the trial runs where you're gonna try to complete the actual map? Like if you're doing like back in Black Ops 2 when you and your friends were trying to do transit, finish the whole what's it called? I guess finish the whole thing, finish the whole map and stuff. I wonder if that is going to be implemented to the other modes or other maps in Zombies. So I'm not really sure how that's going to play out. And I think there was one that's called Blood of the.
It's called Blood of
the Dead or something, or
Blood of the Dead. It's basically the Mob of the Dead.
Mob of the Dead, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think they just remade it, whatever. It's interesting. I'm probably gonna play it because I love zombies. But if I was to give my own verdict, Megaton said he gave it a 9 out of 10. I would probably give it I want to say a 7 out of 10 because there was stuff. Man. No, I know, but I see it. Say 7 out of 10 because a lot of the stuff we saw in there was just stuff that we've kind of seen before.
You know that part where we say leave a like and subscribe and comment. Please don't leave that.
No, you should.
After a comment like that.
No, yeah, basically, and literally, really do subscribe because that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that's. Basically
and real quick too, there's no campaign. That's the reason why I give it a 9 because I don't know how other Call of Duty players that never played, who don't have internet access, if you will, how are they going to play the game? So for myself, and if I didn't have internet access, how could I access the game? Well, I mean, pretty much everything nowadays requires a form of internet access for you to play, any game. So, yeah.
So yeah, but anyways, all right, that's our opinion on that, you guys. We're gonna move on to the next question, and that question is going to be, what are you most excited for in Call of Duty? Okay. Now, before we go into this, though, I do want to add in real quick. I did record a clip of me asking my brother what he thought about the Battle Royale, because my brother plays the Battle Royale games. He likes Fortnite a lot, and I wanted to get his honest opinion on what he thought about the Black Ops 4 having a Battle Royale, and I asked him a bunch of different questions. So I'll go ahead and add that in here right now. All right. Hello, Leo? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. So you're here today, and you know why? Because I was going to ask you about the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 reveal, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to get your opinion on what you think about the game, about the reveal. What did you think?
It was alright, I guess.
Yeah?
I wasn't really that surprised, but yeah, I wasn't really that surprised.
Okay. And the reason I actually have you here today, too, is because I wanted to ask you, as a Fortnite player, a person who plays Fortnite every single day, do you think that the Battle Royale in Black Ops 4 will get you to stop playing Call of Duty or Fortnite Battle Royale and start playing Call of Duty Battle Royale?
No, I think I'm gonna still play Fortnite Battle Royale.
Okay. And obviously we haven't seen any gameplay of it yet.
Yeah.
But from what you heard, do you think it's gonna sway you at all in what you want to play?
I haven't seen it yet, and if I see it, then I might. If it's good, then I might play it. If it's bad, then I might never play it.
Okay. What if, let's say, Ninja was to start playing it, and you see him playing, and he's good at it, and you want to switch over? Do you think you'll continue playing it, or you think you'll go eventually back to Fortnite?
Eventually go back to Fortnite.
And why do you say that?
Well,
is it because Fortnite is more fun for you, or?
Fortnite's more fun for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you have a lot more time invested in it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this was a good conversation.
Yeah.
All right. And you want to say anything else about the game before we go?
No.
Okay. Well, there you go. Thank you. And now we're moving on. So now that we showed you that, what are you most excited for, Megaton, for this game?
For this game, as of right now, and I know there's not much out there right now that we kind of have as far as just based off what we know, based off the trailer, based off of everything that they talked about at the convention. So myself, what I'm most excited for, I would say multiplayer for me. Yeah. Battle Royale, honestly, it's obviously it's going to be something that, you know, it's like I said, you know, it's going to be on my watch list. It's going to be something that I'm going to be looking for, and then something I'm going to be looking at. But it's not something that interests me as a Call of Duty player. I'm mostly in for the, I don't know, just the gameplay. Just the gameplay. I want to see how the gameplay is going to play out. And not. I wouldn't say I'm not excited for Battle Royale. It doesn't intrigue me as much because there's so many questions surrounding Battle Royale. Now, if you ask me a month into Black Ops 4, after it's been released and after we've been playing it for a month, then I can, you know, go back to this question, ask me then, and then I'll give you an even truer statement, if you will.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, obviously there's a lot we still haven't seen, you know. But you know, one thing I'm excited for, me honestly, is always has been for me, at least with Black Ops games, is the zombies. Because there seems to be like a big twist in the zombies this time around. I mean, there looks like to be like a gladiator type of zone, or not zone, but like a gladiator type of map.
Yeah, I think they said that that's where you can customize your health, the zombies' healths, and your. You're basically kind of like a custom match.
Like it's like an arcade,
type of deal.
Like it's almost like theater, or not theater, but I guess like matchmaking with your friends type of deal. So it looks cool. I think it looks fun.
I think it's more of a survival, if anything.
Right, and I think what they're also doing with
zombies and stuff.
I think they're trying to do it for mods, like for people to make maps and stuff. I think that's what they want to do with it ultimately. I'm kind of excited for that. Like it looks cool. Like it just looks like a lot of fun.
Now,
well, I guess have to wait and see, obviously, because we didn't see any gameplay of that. Now, I know everybody has multiplayer, you know, gameplay, but the zombies for me has always been interesting. I want to see.
All right, so Sly, so just to add on to your second question, what are you least excited for? What would you say you're least excited for? I am really least excited for is zombies, because I'm not really into the whole zombie thing.
I understand.
But yeah,
the thing I'm least excited for is multiplayer. Obviously, because I don't play multiplayer, guys. I like Call of Duty, and I could withstand about an hour and a half worth of Call of Duty before I turn off the game.
He's not much of a Call of Duty.
I'm not, but I like zombies.
He doesn't.
Zombies is a lot of fun. I mean, there's so many instances I can tell you guys where I, you know, was number one on doing this or doing that in the game, but
weren't you
it's just fun.
You were one of the first people ever to actually finish back in Call of Duty Ghost.
That's right. Extinction.
Extinction.
Yeah.
He was one of the first ones, guys.
Our team that I finished with or whatever, we all got first, second, third, and fourth place.
And there were one. I mean, honestly for me, as far as that I can tell you guys, he was one of the first ones, along with 3 other people.
Right.
And we used to play on the Wii U, and he ended up finishing. It's one of the first ones, if not what. Maybe the hundreds,
100,000 people that play, maybe more.
And
so but anyways, that's what I am excited for. That's what Megaton's excited for. Do you have anything else you want to add to that?
No, not really. I just, most excited for is multiplayer, just because I saw more multiplayer than anything else. I saw zombies, but didn't see Battle Royale, but they didn't say much about Battle Royale. They kind of just skimmed over it, just gave you kind of just more of the cosmetic look to the game and stuff of how it's probably going to play out. But we're just have to wait and see it, just like I said earlier.
Obviously, there's a lot we still haven't seen. But anyways, on to our last question, guys, today. Unfortunately, these things have to end so I can upload. So anyways, our last question for the day is...
Me too.
What are your hopes for the game this year?
Hopes for the game this year?
And your fear.
My biggest hopes for the game is that Battle Royale hopefully is not a flop. Hopefully it doesn't flop. I know that Battle Royale is kind of taking, well, I mean, it is taking the whole PUBG and the obviously PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, but Fortnite, it's taking a lot of those, elements and putting a Call of Duty twist to it. And hopefully, that's my biggest thing about it, is that hopefully it doesn't flop. Hopefully it does great. Hopefully hopefully players like us give it a chance for it to survive, and and compete and stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm probably the most excited for.
That's one thing that would be crazy is imagine seeing
we're not excited for, but
a Call of Duty League for just the battle royale mode. That'd be crazy. So yeah, but anyways, what about your fear for the game?
My biggest fear, well, it's something small, but it's just my concern is the not the time to kill, but the health bar. I wonder if they're gonna have that available in competitive play, and I wonder how that's gonna play out. Just because players can actually call out, oh well, he's absolute middle, or having their call outs, and saying, oh no, he's half health, or something like that, which is pretty cool. But if you're playing solo and you're going, you're playing multiplayer or something like that, or you're playing against a team, then obviously it's more of a strategic kind of attack.
What if there's like a wild card that's like I forget what it's called, but it's in Black Ops 2. It's Cold Blooded, I think. Or like Assassin, where it hides your health bar.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Obviously, they probably thought about a lot of stuff, but even to speculate,
yeah, and even then, like I said, I feel that, I don't know, I that's my biggest fear, but it's something really cosmetic. It's more of a, I'm not really sure how it's gonna play out. I don't know if your health regens over time. Do you have to heal yourself? I know that there's. I think there was a class or something like that actually heals you or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, there is a class. There's a specialist that does it.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I mean, obviously, like I said, there's a lot that they thought about. They're trying to go. I feel like you're out along the lines of Overwatch, obviously. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. But anyways, I guess on to me with my hopes for the game. Well, for me, honestly, guys, I don't want to hope on the game as much as I do on the development. So for me, my hope for the development is that they're ready this year, that they're ready to pump out content like never before, because in these last 2 or 3 years since Black Ops 3 came out,
right,
these games cannot keep up. Call of Duty games cannot keep up with content. We're seeing it with World War II again, where they're barely taking out their second DLC and the game is way past its 6-month mark. This game is fucking old when you're comparing it to the day it came out to now. Like, I know it comes to them saying like, oh well, these things take a long time to do, but I mean, they've had almost 3 years, and this is a huge company that's making billions off this game. Hopefully they can deliver with the content. I know World War II pumped out a whole bunch of DLC, or not DLC, but microtransaction type deals where there was a lot of stuff you can buy, but I don't count that as the actual DLC because that's not in the DLC.
Well, that was one of my major concerns about World War II. That's the reason why I hardly ever played it, because I got bored of playing the same maps over and over again. And for me, I'm one of those players that rather play a game knowing that I still have things to do. Take this as an example. I play Monster Hunter World like crazy, but why? Because I have a lot of things that I still want to do, and then recently now I stopped playing because DLC has not been out, and every time something new comes out, I grind for it really hard, and I end up getting it within a couple of hours.
I mean, and Megaton, I think, has put in like over 450 hours.
550.
That's a lot of hours into the game. So yeah, that's crazy. But anyways, for my fear of the game is, I think, the exact opposite of what I'm talking about, and that's that they're not ready for the content override, like for the content overdrive, where they have to push and they have to deliver, because these fans are expecting a huge game. Like, I'm expecting a huge fucking game since they took out the campaign. Like, they've got to distribute their resources into everything else they're doing now, and if they're not going to put it into the right things, then they're going to be screwed, because if they put all of their resources into, let's say, the battle royale, because the battle royale is going to be really popular, and they're neglecting zombies or they're neglecting multiplayer, they're going to be screwed. Like, especially with things like, I've been seeing it year after year, where there's things that are broken in the game and they don't fix it, and they wait and they wait and they wait. And this is something that I always go back to with Megaton, is they go to I go back to Black Ops 3 when they were doing the crypto key farming. People were going into gun game and they were farming crypto keys. Within 2 or 3 days they released a patch for it, and other things that are broken are still broken in the game to this day. So they know they can fix it fast. They just will not fix it if it's not cost effective. They don't care about the sniper having 1 extra second faster of reloading when you put a reflex sight on. They don't care. It's not gonna sell the game if they fix that. What sells the game is the money, and then things like when money's involved, they need to fix it right away.
Well,
so yeah, hopefully they get over that.
Well, like even speaking of that too, I mean, it's something that Treyarch did too, is they completely took out the campaign, so that leaves a lot of room for not having to pay writers to actually make a storyline for you, you know, for your game. So technically, they didn't have to do any writing. They didn't have to do any type of adjustments to the campaign as far as, you know, weapon damage, you know, per bullet or something like that. Again, it's really early stages, you know, but I mean, they already said there's no campaign, and I mean, obviously for me, that's the reason why I gave it a 9 out of 10 stars, because for me, I kind of feel that that's probably something that might hurt them if you know, who knows, you know, in a year or 2, 4 years from now, when they have a Black Ops 5 or something like that, the next title in the Black Ops franchise, you know, what are they gonna do different? You know, because they didn't have any campaign. So technically, if they want to put campaign back into the game, what are you gonna do since you didn't put it in Black Ops 4?
Right.
So I wonder how they're gonna work that in some of their future titles. That's the reason why I give it that rating. So I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just, you know, we're gonna have to wait and see and try out the game.
That's really true. But anyways, you guys, I think we're gonna end it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like I said, like and subscribe. If you stayed this long into the video, tell us what you thought about it. What do you think about our opinions? Tell us if you agree. Whatever you want to do, tell us. But like I said, don't forget to like or subscribe either one of our channels. Don't forget to click the notification bell, because nowadays YouTube does not send out notifications. I don't know why, but they don't do it, and it's not fair. But anyways, yeah, they don't. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Megaton, you want to say something?
Yeah, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the World War II gameplay. I don't know how we actually did. I
probably don't have enough gameplay, honestly, so I'm just gonna put Halo 5 in the background. Yeah.
Anyways, put Fortnite.
So this is your favorite recruit, guys. We will see you on the next one. Bye.
Megaton.
And Megaton. Out. Bye. These guys are doing something, and I probably should be paying attention, but I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I was watching a Jacksepticeye video, and I looked on his channel, because I've never seen one of his videos. I thought it was pretty cool. And I subscribed or whatever, and basically, I saw that there was a new sponsor.